What's up, guys? I'm Atomics, and today I got a really cool squad builder. It's about a mil, I think, a million coins right now. Not too sure. This is the same formation as my last squad builder. I wanted to make it in the false 9 formation. Unfortunately, for chemistry reasons, I couldn't. But I'm going to get straight into this squad builder. So, starting off in goalkeeper, we have Courtois, one of the best goalies in this game, to be honest with you. He's absolutely amazing. I really enjoyed using Courtois, saves stuff that other keepers won't. Then at right back, we got Zabaleta. Now, Zabaleta goes against what I usually say about my outside backs. I usually like him pacey. He doesn't have the pace, but he does have the physical and defending. So you gotta just play him in a sense that you really don't want the defenders to get around you. Because you can't play catch up with Zabaleta. Because once they're gone, they're gone. So you just want to prevent them from getting past you in the first place. Then moving on to our two center backs, we got Kompany and Boateng. And these two guys are rocks, to be honest with you. They're super good, and I really enjoy both of them. They're just really solid back there. And they got the pace, the strength, and the defending, both of them, to prove it. Now moving on to left back, we have Alaba. And he is definitely one of the best left backs in the game. Costs around, how much did he cost? Costs about 62k for me. I do have to say, he probably is worth it. He got the pace, does have the defending. Just overall, really solid card. So moving on to the center defensive mid, I have Lom. And Lom played not as I expected him to play. He does have high work rates, so he gets up the field a lot more than I expected him to get up. But he did create a lot of opportunities, scored a couple goals, I think. Yeah, he scored 2 goals, 3 assists. So, I mean, that's pretty good for center defensive mid. Sometimes it might be better if he just stays back a little bit more, but not a big deal, to be honest. Now moving on to our two center mids, we have two Arsenal players. That's Ozil and Ramsey. And they're probably the two weakest players in the team. Regardless, they're both good at passing. I know Ramsey made a few opportunities. I've had him in my club for a while, so those stats don't accurately represent what he's done in this squad. As for Ozil, I don't think he's done anything. He did have 2 assists. Didn't create as much as I would have liked him to, but regardless, he was still a nice player in the position. Felt like he could have been a little bit better, though. Now, moving on to our right mid is the most expensive player in the game. Or not in the game, sorry, in this squad, and that is Mr. Gareth Bale. And we take a look at his stats. First owner, and he's untradeable, so, yeah. It's okay. I guess he's a good player. As you see, 78 games I played with him, 54 goals. I mean, only 6 assists. Probably because I dribble a lot with him. So I mean, it's nice having him in the club. Sometimes I wish he was tradable, so I get that like 600,000 coins he's worth. Regardless, he's a very nice player. If I did actually have to pay 500,000 coins for him, I'd probably have to say he's not worth it. I'd probably have to say there are better options for a right back. I mean, for a right mid. Just because his price is so high. But since I got him free, I can't complain. He's really good. Now moving on to the left mid, Reus, and he is incredible, absolutely amazing. 91 pace, 86 shot, 84 passing, 86 dribbling. Absolutely incredible player. Seems to finish everything he gets. Just can dribble past people. Honestly, a really good player. 5 goals, 2 assists in 8 games. And now moving on to the striker, and this may surprise most of you, but I felt this striker was one of the best players in the entire team. And that's Rooney. So, I originally picked up Rooney because I wanted to use him in the false 9 formation. Felt that Rooney would be the best player here. But then, unfortunately, for chemistry reasons, I couldn't. So, I just put him up as striker. And take a look at these stats. 7 goals in 8 games and 2 assists. So, he's a really good striker. I honestly really liked him. Has such good finishing. Good power shots. You know, he's actually very good. Despite the 76 pace might seem a little slow, but it's actually not that bad. You know, you just have to rely on, and is super strong too. So rely on his physical dribbling to get past players, then his 87 shot to finish it. So he's a really good player, and I really enjoyed using him. So this first clip here is just Bale taking his free kick, and Bale scored quite a few free kicks for me actually. You know, every single one he took was pretty threatening. Same with Royce. But honestly, this squad, never feel like I've experienced a squad that has such attacking presence. And right there, you see Rooney just muscle that guy off the ball. That was really impressive. But like I was saying, I don't think I've ever used a squad that had this much attacking presence. I'm pretty sure I average about like three or four goals a game. It felt like. So like I don't think I've ever scored that many goals. I'm pretty sure I only lost one game out of 8. And I still scored like 3 goals in that game. Unfortunately, I conceded a little bit too much than I wanted to. I mean, in all these clips, I had a ton of clips, and I really just tried to edit it down to a bunch of different players scoring because a lot of players in this squad did score. As you saw in that last clip, Zabaleta scored right here. Ramsey scores. So, and then here, Rooney goes on a mad dribble here, but like the one downside to this squad would be the price, of course. It's a little pricey if you don't have the coins. If you do have the coins, you should definitely get this squad. One option you have for striker, if you don't want Rooney there because you think he's a little slow or whatnot, you can definitely put Aguero up there. Unfortunately, I didn't have the coins to try him out, but I feel like he would definitely be a great addition to this squad. But with that being said, Rooney was definitely a very good choice. And there's Lam getting up right there, scores a goal. Overall, this squad was really good, both offense and defensively. One thing I noticed about the defensive side of this squad is that I could really pin people on their half. I felt like my defense kind of got um, contained their half really well and were able to intercept it a lot. With that being said, a lot of times that leaves you vulnerable to like through balls, but I didn't feel that in this squad. I felt like my backline was super strong while we contained them in their half, regardless. So on this last clip here, Bale just goes on a nice dribble and shoots it near post and finishes it nicely. So I do give this squad a 9.8. It's great value, great results for your money. Even though it does cost 1,000,000 coins, I feel like there aren't any other players on this game that can replicate what these players can do with the ball. And I really enjoyed all aspects of it. Attacking was super strong. Midfield was good at distributing and creating chances while scoring. My defense was super strong in the back. My outside backs did get up a little bit, but they also could get back, so that was fine. Overall, like I was saying, 9.8. The downsides is the price. It's a little expensive, Maybe not all of you have the coins, but it is, kind of late in the game, so maybe you do have the coins. And then another downside, if you look at it, is the chemistry. As in the first clip, I think I only had about 92 chem, but when you add a manager, and plus I didn't play all 10 games for the extra chem, so when I do play all games, it will have a perfect 100 chem. The players that don't have a perfect 100 chem, I mean 10 chem, are the top line, Reus, Rooney, and Bale. I think they all have 6 chem. After the 10 games, they'll have 7 chem. I know some people like the 10 chem. Personally, it doesn't bother me, and I don't think it really affects them at all. But with that being said, all in all, a super good squad. Definitely check it out. I gave it 9.8. So, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. I've been Atomics, and I'm out. If you haven't already, you can click on the screen now to check out my last video, which was a squad builder around 200k. It was really good, really solid, so make sure to check that out if you haven't already.